We're in the midst of a King of All Britain KVK against 2049, and the climax is about to happen. The open field fighting is about to happen as we are a couple hours away from the past 7 opening, and after that, 3 days until the Nottingham opens, which is going to be absolutely insane. So in today's video, we are going to be doing some last minute preparations for the past 7 fight, for the Kingsland fight, to make sure that we are equipped with everything we need to open field. Before we get into the actual account, let us go ahead and review the KVK as it is right now. Last time I did a KVK review, it was in this upper area here in Chester where we were able to win that. Our allies were able to win the Zone 5 as well in Kent. And now we are going to be fighting between these two sides. And it's really interesting because you can see there's a splurge of color coming in from all of the other Zone 6s here. We have Oxford with a bunch of different forts and flags. And this is what we call carpeting, so that people cannot drop a fort in your area. So you carpet if you want to make sure that you don't have to worry about fort drops, all that kind of stuff. 960 is like, all right, we don't need to carpet, I guess, because we have not carpeted. Meaning, if we lose this past 7, it is going to be absolutely horrible, because they could potentially drop forts in our zone, random teleport in our zone, and there wouldn't be much we can do about it. This is actually going to be pretty big stakes, Zone 7, or past 7 rather. But in my opinion, this means that 960 and our kingdom here is super confident with what can happen. And maybe they're also tempting fate here, trying to force a fort drop so that we can get more fighting. But yeah, past 7 is going to be... I'm not really the biggest fan of past 7s because it's just rallies, fort rallies, and in 3 days you can't really burn through this fort wall, but it should be a good opportunity to get some kill points. You can see that we have gained about 600 million KP so far this KVK. In one zone's not horrible. I mean, we had altars as well. I should put up a third altar fight stream, but they actually didn't show up for the altars, so I ended up canceling that. We've won 3 of the 3 altars thus far. The other fights, of course, is during Chester, getting 600 million KP. We are still super far away from the original 20 billion goal, 3 billion overall in the KVK that we set for ourselves. So we are going to be grinding like crazy. But to do so, to get to that KP, we need the gear. We need to prepare. So I have prepared a pass opening checklist to go through, and so that I could remember all of the different things that we need to go through before we get to this pass opening. Starting off with pairs, equipment, armaments, presets, tech, comms page, and since we're in King of All Britain KVK, stratagems as well. Let's go ahead and start off with the pairs. I usually look at pairs through the expedition into this level 70-2. And from here, you can see all of your different commanders that you usually have. So these are all the commanders I have. I'm probably going to be using very similar pairs as I did in Zone 5, except I'm going to be making one minor change. My pairs that I used, Liu Chen plus Alex, that's going to be a keeper for sure. I'm probably going to be sticking with the Ragnar with Scipio. After that, the classic archer pair here with Zhuge Liang. And let me see if I could find my Herman Prime. Herman Prime, of course. And then we will go into Asher Bonapal plus YSG. If I could find my YSG down here. Then it will be Nevsky with Joan of Arc. There you go. And the final pair will actually be Huoqi Bing, and I'm going to be replacing the William with Belisarius Prime. This is from a discussion I had with the King's Codex homies in a previous stream. Belisarius Prime, I mean, I've been underrating him. I haven't used him this KVK yet, but the plus 12% more damage when swarming is just super relevant. And that alone makes him worthy to replace the William, which William, super solid debuff, but in a similar state where Guan is, where the debuff is pretty much the only thing he's doing. So I will be running the Belisarius in this case, especially since I have 6 marches. It's really, really solid. So we can go ahead and look at our presets and pairs. Kind of crossed out 2 things at once. With Lucia Alex, Ragnar with Scipio, Zhuge Liang with Herman, Ashurbanipal with YSG, Nevsky with Joan, and Huokibing with Belisarius. That'll be what I'm running. I might switch it in the middle of the stream as I did last time, but that should be solid for now. Next, let's go ahead and equip these marches here. I do have a lot of materials to use. Oh, there you go. One thing doesn't have equipment. Let's go ahead and put my secondary infantry sets on my Lucia with Alex. Ashurbanipal, Ragnar also needs equipment. Go ahead, put the primary inf set on there. So all of my marches are equipped. Now we could go ahead and look at some improvements. So let's look at some upgrades that we could potentially do. So we have our full blueprints here. We have Boots of the Hellish Wasteland, which we can upgrade. We have Sturdy Boots of the Eternal Empire that we could upgrade. So we have a couple upgrades that we can do here. Probably not going to be crafting anything as of yet, as I already have all of my gear crafted for my 6 marches. But you could see that my gear is not really iconic all the way up as it should be. Especially my secondary sets. My secondary sets are completely lacking in terms of gear. This is my primary infantry set, by the way. But yeah, I think the main thing that I will be doing here with... I will start off with iconicking my boots here. We'll be able to get an extra 1.5% attack on my cavalry boots. We'll go ahead and do that. Nice. Second thing I will probably upgrade is going to be the infantry boots. As we do have a blueprint for the infantry boots, let's go ahead and awaken that real quick. Infantry boots upgraded. And the reason I'm upgrading the boots, by the way, for infantry and archers is the march speed is going to be super important. So we can go ahead and get the march speed up, hopefully for the 6th march sometime soon. As you can see, the rest of the infantry and archer sets already have the boots at level 5. I just need to crit the 2nd set of archer boots and then we'd be solid. I think I'm at that point on my account where I want to upgrade everything to iconic level 2, just so that we could have a good baseline. Even the secondary sets could have a decent shot at trading decently here. So I'm probably going to be upgrading the easy to get blueprints here, such as the Eternal Knight. We have a lot of those blueprints. We could go ahead and upgrade this. It'll be an increase on enemy health ignored. I think that'll be super solid with the Liu Che. Go ahead and... Oh, I refined it! It's not 50%, it's not bad. I could go ahead and finish that up later, but I wanted to awaken it. Let's go ahead and awaken this. Holy... I just messed up. On video, by the way, not even live. Let's go ahead and awaken this as well. Just get everything to a solid spot in terms of awakening. I could awaken the helmet probably. Oh no, the helmet's already awakened. We're solid there. Surprised that the helmet's actually awakened. I don't think I have a blueprint here. No, I don't have a blueprint here. Probably. No, I don't really get the weapon that often. Is there anything else we could upgrade? Oh, we could upgrade the Ash of the Dawn for sure. Go ahead, upgrade the Ash of the Dawn here. We'll go ahead and awaken the Norse Control, I guess, for the extra cav defense. Pretty solid. I'm still shaken that I awakened the wrong thing. That's crazy. I'll go ahead and awaken the War of the Hellish Wasteland. We should be approaching the end of our materials here. There you go. I guess the last thing would be the helmet here, perhaps. I can awaken that. I have a full blueprints. Yeah, why not? Extra archer health. Just getting these incremental small stats all over the place. We're gonna go ahead and awaken this. Ooh, it's gonna be universal pants. Don't want to use universal pants to awaken my second set of archers. Now we have to, my mindset right now is I'm gonna zero myself for this specific KVK, not look too future focused. And this is not a bad investment anyways, because we get to ignore enemy troops' health on our secondary archer march, so it's not going to be a negative investment at all. We could go ahead and check the rest of these. We cannot awaken any of those. I might honestly be out of materials. We awaken the Zhuge Liang ring, perhaps. Extra health. 1% health. It is 45 materials, but might as well. Imagine I accidentally refine that as well. That'd be that'd be disastrous. Oh, you know what? One thing I forgot about the checklist is to open up all your stuff. So we actually didn't even open up the equipment material chests, Golden Kingdom chests. We didn't open up the keys. So we might as well do that now just to make sure we're able to craft everything we needed. Let's go ahead, open up these things, open up that, open up that. Ooh, we got super boned with the epics, unfortunately. No blueprint fragments, 1 blueprint fragment. Honestly, pretty bad luck from that specific opening. And then we could go ahead, open up crystal keys. Don't have too many crystal keys because I opened all my stuff for past 4 as well. Got 1 epic material, no legendary blueprints. So that is it for equipment. Let's go ahead and look at our armaments. To be honest, my armaments are not the worst in the world. I have a pretty decent cap set here, pretty decent archer sets, pretty decent. Oh, I don't even have the infantry on right now. Pretty decent infantry. I got intrepid actually, and this rolled with triple stats. Super low stats, but still triple stat, pretty solid. And then surprisingly, my arch formation is my only formation that has triple stats, like clean stats for armaments. So especially since I don't open arch, it was really surprising. And then the other 2 sets, not the best, not the worst, but we definitely can work on it. Let me go ahead and open up some armaments on this video here, so that you guys could see the process of bulk recycling everything, because we're not going to get anything good. Open up wedge. I was about to say, if we got a banger, that'd have been crazy, but none of these are worth holding. Let's go ahead and recycle those. The fact we got an inscription was pretty solid though. Ooh, wait a minute. Triple stat, that's a definite hold. 3.2, 2.6, 2.9. Wow, maybe I should record my stuff and not stream it more often, because the luck so far for these armaments have been solid. Let me see if we get any triple stats. I mean, now that we have the transfer token, I guess we could transfer that to a V formation if we really wanted to, right? Eventually. I don't even have a range march, but I'm already thinking about it. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at the store to make sure we bought everything. I think I could buy some inscription shard chests. We got an inscription shard, transmutation stone, not that good. Does it not give does it only give transmutation stones now? I thought it gave like some random inscriptions that you could put on. But there you go. That is it. Let us see if we could upgrade our cav. Definitely not this. That's a solid one. But secondary cav set perhaps is artisan double stat. Artisan, of course, giving 3% all damage. Artisan's such a good inscription, to be honest. Like, if we compare this, I think the 3% all damage trumps the extra stats. Not gonna lie. So I cut off the part where we're going through the armaments and inscriptions. To be honest, didn't get any upgrades, which is fine. Last time I upgraded wasn't too long ago. It was during the past 4 openings, Zone 5 openings. So not too much of a surprise I wasn't able to upgrade my armaments, but at least we're able to double check and know that we have the best of the best that we have. Next, let us go into the crystal tech. And to be honest, I am pretty solid in terms of tech. Of course, I could upgrade special medicine some more, perhaps do that. But I really want to make sure that I have enough crystals for at least 7 marches in Kingsland. I'm probably not going to be able to get 7 marches in a couple of hours here, but Kingsland should be possible. I have 3.2 million right now, so I think my crystal tech is at a solid spot. Let us go ahead and make sure to look at the commander page. I always forget about the commander page. That's season in retrospect. Where is commander page? Commander view. Currently I have Herman plus Zhuge Liang. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You have Nevsky for troop health, troop defense. I guess I could see the argument behind that, because, you know, Nevsky always gets targeted down. Cat marches always get targeted down because of how fast they are compared to the rest of the ball. So perhaps the Nevsky makes sense. Zhuge Liang with Herman for extra attack, extra health. In all honesty, it's such a menial amount of stats, but just making sure you have your Drill Master, your Iron Guard, and your Constable in a march that is in your murder ball is going to be what you should be doing. The last thing is stratagems. And stratagems, I was able to purchase stratagems to use. So this is going to be my stratagem page: Do or Die, Breakneck, Blood Tempered, Far From Home, Rousing Drums, and Rhythm of War. And that is going to be my stratagems for Pass 7 and probably Kingsland, to be honest. We will be able to get the 10% more damage, get more march speed, get more attack. I believe this gives attack. Yeah. More attack, and then the damage reduction for 5 seconds made into 8 seconds with Rhythm of War. So that is going to be it, I believe, for this video. We are ready for this pass opening. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a drive here with my marches. Everything geared up, everything armamented up. And I think we're going to be solid. Again, we're trying to get 2.4 billion KP. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but we are for sure going to try. And we're going to be streaming from the 8th until Kingsland's over straight. So it should be fun. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.